The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottle's clunk. You're 100% sure you got special hobo cop money. A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
I think he's gonna give me the... Actually... What is streamer mode? Oh. Okay. I don't know about the Twitch integration. Hold on, I'm gonna get some Twitch integration. I'm gonna get some integrating. Extension. Sorry, I'm just doing the extension for this. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. You can like play along on Twitch, like you can vote for stuff.
The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple, you know. Sure. So, are you gonna buy anything, or... Here you go, mister. Is this about the questions again?
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
Okay. I spent so much money on this.
Officer, actually, the prick is gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness can't.
Hell, most likely. He was, and his hungry little heart finally gave up.
Wait, did he push himself to prove?
Guess he was about sometimes.
That means the uniform could still be in the guard booth. Something to keep in mind if you really plan to give yourself to Revachol.
No.
He has doubts, but
I repeat, the hon and Shin, we've hated each other Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what it's like? In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He left the count and let me see. This was... I'm sorry, officer.
That was nice. A small thing for us.
I took them for myself.
strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
Yes.
It is what it is. Part of life, really.
Despite their differences,
I just don't know anymore. Yes? What about René?
Yes.
It is
despite their differences,
I just don't...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks, rows and rows of Hyamdalam, maybe 100, not even close. Man from Hyamdal, a twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches. She's laughing at him. Between the throne and the Hyamdala man, the display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyamdal novels. Mountains of it. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
Of course. Such violence and immorality.
This bookstore is not strict amidst the point of the book, and it serves wholeness. When it's up, it's your own fault if you're ill. Got it. The book features this is just mundane garbage. What's even paramount? The throbbing suddenly, as if out of nowhere.
Indeed. Something about that book. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking.
Medicinal purposes. Flipping through the book, you come across, finally, it seems to contain descriptions. There are a number of zeolite tonic. What you're describing, there's nothing in here that's first. You need to choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine lastly, is there the combination of mint and birch bark? Would you like to try again? Very well. Next, you'll need lastly, is the tincture you've invented sounds intriguing, but it's medicinal. Would you like to try again? Very well. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient. Lastly, is there anything else? The tincture you've invented sounds intriguing. Would you like to try? Very well. First, choose a... Next, you'll need to combine the... Lastly, is there anything else? The tincture you've invented sounds... Would you like to try? Very well. First, next, you'll need to Lastly, is there anything else? The tincture you've invented sounds intriguing. Would you like to try again? Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to the pharmacopoeia, it should... Would you like to try again? Very well. First, next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient. Lastly, is there anything else? You've created a delicious tincture of whiskey. Would you like to try again?
Okay, so
very well. First, choose a base. Next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, is there anything else? You've created a delicious tincture. Would you like to try again? Very well. First, next, you'll need to Lastly, is there... You've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. Would you like to try again? Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need... Lastly, is that you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to the pharmacopoeia, would you like to try? You close the book. Very well. First, next, you'll need to Lastly, is there anything... You've created a... Would you like to try? You close the book and find the cover on this brief look. TM introduces readers to one of the back of the book. In other words, you turn to the table of contents known to during his... And if you're like, that's not right at all. Thoughts wrong, at least according to Asmas during a true man. But we may yet discover certain building on Nielsen's basic insight. These theories, the actual, no. Inframaterial at the to take one the different even to who's to it's also been postulated that of course in fact 8 out no wonder that hyper and on that note Of course, the book fits quite You flip forward a few pages. When at this second level, certain hyper-revolutionary individuals, because Plaza, in other words, why are you getting hung up on mechanism? Most meaning this should be more than enough for a stimulating discussion. That said, you must. You breeze through when a society is revolutionary, more like, of course, some inframaterialists have even argued that it might. Some have. Did that book just say this? Others have argued in some of his later writings. Nielsen himself speculated precisely on the follow. Another. Something about that tower looks awfully familiar. There is no more. If you'd like to read further, may we recommend a brief look at Occidental architecture? In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen and the mistake. The cover, the tag.
Are you really reading that, detective? That's probably...
It's much more. The story of Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a small town. 2 days late, desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vespa police to release. Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns. Deneuve reveals not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician. One evening, Deanna Deneuve comes to Mullen's hostel room as the two I love you. Always aim for whatever it is. Mullen never hears the word. When Mullen comes, Mullen trashes the heat. Can you solve the case before the cops? So, who did it, detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve? Could be. Who knows? You begin You try. Dozens of pages scatter across the floor.
Ah, yes. Perhaps this is a...
In your hand. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are...
If you say so, but you better stay away from wonderful board games. Albrecht.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends? Then don't.
Don't be so hard. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization. Lousy. I've heard they turn people in...
There it is. A brave little arm. You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Get a load of the lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Repercussions. It will help you concentrate. It only lets you concentrate because you're in. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself, the man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is...
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic,
Well, hello. What a song. Wow. The gods are... There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises. Nothing. The golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy...
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills.
From the void... Bent metal. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter. Look, there's a discarded milk carton on. You're right.
Yes? Okay. Great. Imagine all... What? You didn't But am I?
That's the truth. The barbell waits patiently on the floor. The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you a warm wave of hey, but you're still in a ghost town.
Good technique. It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure? Alright, maybe some other die then? What do you mean by cursed? Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real and I'll give you your cursed die. Maybe you have some other ideas for dice? How about an amber die? Who told you amber was cheap? For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from a piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who... I had a feeling. Great. See you in 8 hours then.
Oh, I still have to touch harder. instrument, so maybe I can, you know.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric. You slip your fingers under the
Didn't Sona give you a...
Equip the multi-tool by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzun and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than...
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Your local law enforcement.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. God.
Hey!
Yeah. I think you're right, Gene. Do you have something to your... No? Well.
No.
I don't remember. Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else? Auntie LaPlante. We...
Marianne, amigo.
Be anything else you want? Wows?
Us kids, the children kept her.
Get what?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Yeah. You... Whatever, Cole. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of our own. Dunno.
Police paraphernalia doesn't...
No problem.
Sure enough, we're the real hero.
Yeah. Anything else you want, Cole?
Why? Why?
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. There it is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it. This medicine cabinet is... There it is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it. You dropped it, smack dab in the middle of the floor. Wow, that's unbelievably orange. And the lieutenant tries to keep his eyes on the door. But who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff think?
he sleep with his head? That was terrifying. Like the girl from the ring or something. I'm absolutely let me finish this. It's like I did end up finishing it and becoming this one is
What's that? What's this?
That's what we have the back.
Did you have what?
I had like
Large letters on the front. Text underneath the title. Mysterious things. None of that witless. Yes, the Wirral setting. A blurb. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique manner. In no time. Don't forget heating. And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way. Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It reminds you of sheathe your...
Our tenant, the policeman.
Wrong. The noxious odor.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Abigail is his wife. You're not going to get...
Abigail? No! Don't call Abigail!
The man hiccups. Then...
There's no use.
The drunk man. He does not sound well at all. He snorts and beckons you.
Don't call Abigail. Don't!
There was little chance he...
Good to see you, friend. So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here.
You see, bought cigarettes.
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Of course, of course, of course. It is what it is.
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed. Aye, good, my man. Now what can I offer you? See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to...
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy...
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh, this is me. I've got one of those signs. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. It really isn't. Those arseholes. Those arse... But the idiot. Like 3 cans of this bloomer dis... 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here.
Don't say it.
£3 and it's yours.
Well done. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Just make sure to enjoy that.
Son, you will not kill yourself with this. Not today. So we're going to store this as a sellable item. Go sell it at the pawn shop for a profit.
In the civilized...
Tequila Sunset.
Can't really.
He really has no idea.
My Jack?
Look,
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila? Rosemary,
Aye.
that's...
it becomes I'm calling it.
You know what? Fine. Maybe I can pawn it for some booze.
Aye. Good thinking.
There are men.
Are you...
Shut. Our head. What she doesn't know is that. What? With no head on his shoulders. If I had Gertrude.
Tell him a...
Fuck. What?
I read the...
Right. The women, but the Ula makes her body is never recovered. Word on the gave
that part.
See, anyway, that's the no one knows.
He wants.
Aye. I saw it.
Of course. Drink first, story later. Not much, but it will. I've never heard it mentioned outside. All kind. Some of the first. I'm not even sure. Okay, there was this. Anyway.
Apparently.
But then something turned. You know.
The kids on the...
Or email and go.
Sign.
Can't see.
Along with a number of more banal street names.
Yes.
Blow, of course. But also
There's Häagen-Dazs for you in
powder,
the fridge. But he said he's gonna buy the...
Really, anything that's white will work.
I'll replace it again.
He said, okay.
It's like an endless
Yeah.
cycle. I was actually looking forward.
He's talking about cocaine, baby.
Well, there's like Häagen-Dazs. Go eat the Häagen-Dazs.
Shit, yeah, Tequila. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You've got to understand. Now.
Right. Wrong. All.
Hey, apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "It's as white as a blizzard of cocaine." But the story...
That's wrong again.
There are those who...
The cocaine skull.
The cocaine skull. Here's the kick. That's... Or...
No, more...
This is...
My only question is, where does one...
The junk...
Honest...
By now, I'd say I know about as much about it as anyone on the coast. Good thing, because...
What?
For one, and second, it's just not...
I have to agree. Besides, it would look extremely...
Wait.
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation. Not that I... That might be the case.
This isn't just glass. Yes, filament memories.
So it is. I think these used these?
The how, the why, is easy. Because
the rest of the buildings.
entire body is like...
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Can't say it's a
The voice coming through doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to you. That's an awful... Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Really?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violence.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill. I'm using a pale lat.
The explosion blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
That boy's really got a pale latitude. Signals are...
Sounds like...
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration.
Precisely. At the upper limit.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like I built it myself.
And she's proud.
That's illegal.
Oh yeah. No. The pale? It's the end of the world. Yeah, let's not talk about...
So she thinks of...
If you've got some...
Damn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really...
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled... Well, it doesn't... Just keep her talking. There's only 3 meters between... Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So, you found my...
Her tone is bitter. She's...
So nice.
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
I was.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No, Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus and his boys, man.
Well, fuck.
$8.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them. A little.
What shit? I told you...
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to...
Man, I was with the boy... You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. Don't know it.
Evaluating your competence as a policeman.
The shot could...
She had...
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
Man, I was with the boys. Not murder mystery.
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it clear that she's...
Cool. They said it. The fuck do elevators have to do with it? Not particularly. And that topic was what? I'm listening. And? Sure don't.
The breach loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah, evidence. I considered her a good friend, yeah. Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks. But keep on. This must be done.
So...
That really comes as a blow to her. Maybe twist the knife, just in case. Make her more desperate.
Okay, great.
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Man, it's to get away.
She deliberately avoided naming.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This guy, based on what I've heard about you, yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
I saw you.
So this is what she was.
Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble. Fucking hell, it's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock.
If she knows that about you, she must know you're real.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
Alright.
Yeah, other questions.
She eyes you.
It's okay. All right, don't kill yourself over it. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grabbed... No, she asked me to come up...
You made it look like you'd been hanged.
Huh? 就让抓下去电视对吧？
What? No. Yeah. She...
Clausian, she lied to you about that, too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admit... As I keep telling you, cop...
Even...
War?
She doesn't want...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. What bunker? Don't know any...
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. The violet white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the compressor. Feels like your brain is...
Officer, are you okay?
The pain...
What are you doing? Look, I know this isn't very fun.
She knows about the tribunal.
Tribunal. Now they're gonna put on a... And you. Watch out for yourselves. You seem to have a habit of... I'm guessing you don't know that a third mercenary has come to town just in time for the tribunal.
If one hornet can kill 40 honeybees in a minute,
the third.
As I said,
the pain is becoming...
Glad to have been of assistance.
The woman runs past you and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
All things considered, it could have gone worse. No, I don't...
It's too late now, anyway.
Now we have to come up with a really good excuse for why we walked right into her tent.
Tremble. The time is now. Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and dissent. Ulogu Theodos. Xeno Zausin. Ipoli, Monday morning. Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even word. The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing. The plain red tent. It was pitched by the tent. Look, it reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. You pocket the.
We should read this immediately. Like.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like some. It's made of full-grain leather. Schneller. She's got good taste. The journal falls open. The large curse. Perhaps too confident. It's a mix of look.
It's good she left in a hurry.
Hard to tell exactly.
There could be useful information.
Esoteric radio technique. Short, right. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipses. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. That name isn't mentioned. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre? M is great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head. Then again, isn't that what the call? Did M call? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake. Whatever you may look like, you don't feel like being holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling the entry ends abruptly. The most recent entry, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even.
It looks like she might have been framed? No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you...
He truly does not believe you are. His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
I wouldn't go so far. Besides, Claudia was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself. Maybe she had an accomplice. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling...
Regular law official. You've done it, Harry. Whatever else you are, you're also boring now. It was not easy. You spent most of your life trying to funk up every... The plane red. It was pitched.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning.
Stop. Just up ahead. You are prepared. Don't snowflakes suspect the barrels of...
Yes, I hear commotion. Let's go.
Good.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking...
Put your damn gun down.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate.
Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street?
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this.
Peaceful. Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, she was right.
This third one, he is the most dangerous. The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene. The mercenary tribunal. If this turns into a firefight...
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your...
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long... The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your side up. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him... No, wait. It's good you have that gun. Even if it comes to a fight, it's Always a good idea to drag it out first. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if peace? Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Oh, yeah.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you up.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too much.
The gunner. What do you think he'd...
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Smart, Lloyd.
Easy. Easy now.
Yeah? Who did?
Time.
Time is up, Loincloth. Give me a name. Now! How fucking
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? How about the kid? Tell me. Magic fucking...
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver, 8 rounds in the barrel. The gun slowed.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The shot rings in your ears. The young woman stands and looks behind her. I missed. Not true. He purposefully over-aimed and shot the window. You had him second-guessing himself. Oh,
I know what I heard, Corty.
that doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Sergeant Major Rob.
As he moves, the interlocking click, click, click. The realization comes to you like a no, probably foster brother.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced to death by lead.
He sways from left to right.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck. Same fucking mud hut town, too.
Okay, good.
Baby blue, yeah. Like some... It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Who? Lately.
We researched him. We contacted the ICE.
They fucking put Laley in a leaf compact.
It's a mindfuck, Corty. He wasn't...
Open fire. We can't have that. Interfere now.
Fuck do you mean?
We've heard testimony.
Yeah. If Laley was here.
Ready to open fire.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable.
Find his killer. Cop, I know what this tactic is.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. All right, here we go. This is an illegal drug. Really? None of this looks like it's going to do anything. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
What always happens when you get good at your job? That ain't midnight raids. The same thing, not after...
Okay, it's not much. Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. The muscles on your back tense up.
Who the fuck?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What am I doing? She left! Her room's cleaned up!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Yes. So what? Nah. I'm clear as...
Enough already! What?
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. You think I care what that company...
He isn't just boasting. He really doesn't care. Back out of this now, or it'll get bad.
Fucking waste this fuck!
What's the matter, Loincloth?
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Rude. Kill him.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. You leap left. A swarm of hungry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man tilts his head, trying to see through. Watch out! To your left. The pool is about to take a...
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. He has to. The rough two shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggered. An unbelievable shot. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has two guns. Oh God, watch out. You see two cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger. A look of happiness. Here it comes. Death. You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs, feels slick and warm with blood. The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running. It's Titus with a splat like he's not gonna make it. Most of what's down there. You can also feel the nothing, a persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me.
Yes, keep the but you can't. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. Shoot. He just shakes his head, still crouched over you, like a...
This is death. One more
him.
Have mercy on yourself.
He's not androtic.
He can't go. Not before there is a radio in the distance.
Ours turned.
The engine of a...
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine.
You see Kuno's familiar shape in the found pants. It turns double. Then...
Coinslot's dead?
You can barely hear him. The pain is so bad.
Just kidding, Piggo. The boo-boo wagon took the Beano Cloud away. He's to the hospital, fucktard. Should I have to keep up with Kuno?
Thank God.
They say you got a lot of people killed. Like half the town.
He's not saying Kuno. He's saying I. And not calling you a... or a pig. Is he ill or something?
Nah. Kuno's just off speed for a few days. Being off speed makes Kuno sad. Makes Kuno think about shit. Sure, Kuno's gonna... Yeah, it was a fucking massacre.
Relax. The kid is just messing with you.
You tore some shit up there, pig. Got shot. How would Kuno know? Kuno pretty fucking bad, Kuno thinks. But you're one lucky pig. Are your legs attached to Kuno?
You can walk. If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone. You're a psycho loco.
That's pretty cool to Kuno. You keep asking all this weird shit from Kuno that the Kuno did?
He didn't.
It's cool. Just remember, Kuno doesn't save shit for free. Yeah, some cunt from your Nick's fuck leave, I think he was called. Why? In the name of fuck, Kuno's fucking smart. Kuno wasn't in that. Go easy, pig. You want to lean?
Ouch. Ouch. Your balance is way up.
So, how is it?
Kuno, still. You see something akin to respect in his...
The fuck you asking Kuno for? How would Kuno know? Tough shit.
He's really been keeping tabs on you.
Kuno thinks you're fucked, but
again, something in him is shifting, changing.
Yeah, what? What, Bells? Fuck, pig. Kuno doesn't know about...
He's wrong. What does he even know?
Sure, pig, sure. You better have more than some fucking roses if you want to bust this. There are fucking footprints everywhere, pig. Pigs are too into this footprint huh? That could have been there for years. Kuno thinks it. You want Kuno to be a yes?
There is no telling when it was made.
Yeah, that sounds real to Kuno. Forensics.
He's genuinely impressed.
Shit ain't nothing to Kuno. What now? What? You mute now? Are you ready to walk? Baby Beard was in here. Was probably a...
Baby Beard? That can...
Yeah, fucking Baby Beard. Cleaned all your shit up, so...
Asking for something, even asking to come along, doesn't come easy.
This scene is dead. Kuno's out of here.
Big up, fuck you think. Kid would make a half-decent Look, this might... He is streak... This is a 12-year-old kid. You can't seriously be considering taking him along. What's going to happen to him?
Accepted the... Yeah.
You did mention doing more ballistics.
That's Clage, right? Bitch next door.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They are very little. This is a daily ride. KK-50, 28 kilometers to the northeast, in the infirmary of Precinct 57. Lieutenant Kim Pin, why are you here? To inquire. Then why are you wasting time here? Coughs Kim. He's out there, in Martinez, unsupervised, without cover. You need to get there. His cough gets the best of him. He grabs a glass. On his right-hand side, a little blue notebook, open at case. This year, you can see half a dozen stolen.
The child. Dumb. Ah, motorcycle emptiness. That's a cool case. No one tells Kuno what to call something. But the Beano was alright in Kuno's book. Kuno's pig.
Next to this. I'm sorry. I fucked everyone.
A gift, huh? That's fucking suspicious to Kuno. A chap probably.
Relax.
Yeah.
You look at her. You see the same two neon.
Oh, Kuno knows.
Array of backward motion. It suggests the bullet came from the island in the bay.
Pig? You're really fucking onto something there.
me sad to play without him.
This isn't just glass. These, yes, filament memories.
So it is. I think the rest of the building.
The how, the why is easy.
These? No.
Sorry, but I'm just trying to look at how to save him because.
Suddenly, your entire body is practiced like...
I know you can't say it.
The voice doesn't wish to hurt you. That's a... Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job.
No, I'm using a pale...
The blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
That bore's... A pale light signals are...
Sounds like she...
So, precisely. At the upper...
She's been holed up in here for a while. No one to talk to. Keep her talking. And you just might get an opportunity to break the loop.
The pale? I wrote that my...
And she's...
That's illegal! Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, I stuck my head in. Yeah, let's not...
So she thinks of...
If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun she's carrying, well, just keep her talking, and you'll get through. There's only 3 moves. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. Yeah? What? No, Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it... Oh. I knew that... But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some
A dull despair.
How the fuck did the rest of... I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants them.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure.
I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings. She didn't hate him, okay?
I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, I'm listening. I considered her a good friend, yeah. Go ahead.
And mine too.
And? Sure don't. No.
This is such a wipeout.
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah, evidence. So...
That really comes as a maybe twist the knife? Just in case.
Okay, great.
Beneath it, she's relieved. Tommy.
Man, it's to get a...
She deliberately...
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to based on what I've heard about you. You are serious. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. She
It's okay. All right, don't kill yourself over it. I wish you... She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. No, she asked...
You made it look like you'd been hanged.
What? No, yeah. She...
She lied to you about that.
Yeah. And potentially bring it...
She's... even if this is true.
War? The thought crossed my mind.
She doesn't want to talk about it.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. How should I know?
Those rings around
police radio? Who hasn't? He was still warm. With the bluish light coming through the broken window, I saw...
So this is what...
Yes.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant. Fucking hell, it's especially bad, Sucky. Felt like a vein exploded.
Oh, yes, they do. The cops...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name.
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough. You've been to my lorry.
She's not going to wait. One thing, possibly small, but she said you rolled.
Yeah, you had your death. Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys seemed... That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally.
Well, this has been a great time.
She means it. You better make your move soon.
What bunker? Don't know anything.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but... She looks at the machine as...
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly desperate. You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you, frozen. The gun, gratitude, doubt. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the...
Good call. Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated. Her tent. We should...
The plane, it was pitched. The tent, it reeks of cigarette. Assorted.
See anything?
Rager month, you pocket.
We should...
A thick journal. It's made of. Schneller is a... She's got good taste. And the journal falls open. The large, perhaps too... It's a mix.
It's good she left in her.
Hard to tell.
There could be useful...
Esoteric radio. Short. The way some of those... The first entry. Nothing. You have no idea that name is a small wonder. Would you talk about great? Then again, the call? Were you supposed to find her? Even apart from the whatever you may look like. Being holed up, did M feel the entry ends abruptly? The most... Even when I leave here.
It looks like she might have been... no, I don't...
He truly doesn't. His trust is well placed. You aren't.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than Widows. Classio was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to... Maybe she had an account. One thing is for certain.
Regular law official.
Oh, I think I'm almost done with this game.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off.
Oh, such a good run. Sick.
Stop. Now, it is time. Crisis. Be prepared. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pockets.
Then you'd better get ready, whatever happens.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the...
Put your...
Shut up!
This is the mercenary at the gates. His
This is the Kipt. You are...
Peace. Nest in your
Fuck.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
My plan is not to get killed. The mercenary tribunal.
Get lost, comedian.
I think...
Pig fuck!
Ah, yeah! Welcome to...
No one is going to...
With the leader. Shoot him. No, wait. Even if I don't know. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Then move down from that. Please.
Yeah? Who did? How?
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking stupid? How about the kid?
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court-martial...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud.
You're lying.
A kill model for...
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings. The young woman stands and looks behind her.
I missed.
Not true. He purposefully over-aimed and shot the window.
I know what I heard, Court.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
rude.
All of you cunts inside out. This.
Easy.
Yes. So what? All right. Let's do this. Smear your shit all over them. You think
He isn't just boasting. He really doesn't care. Back out of this now, or it'll get bad. The man stares at you. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else.
He's fucking gone. Stay cool. Don't do. The company bitch is gone. Ladies.
Guys, I just get in the way.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
All right. Really? None of this looks like it. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Pops, you have no idea about the rights Crenell extends to us. If I fuck and kill you, hang you to that streetlight, no one's going to give a shit about death.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and it's dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of...
Yeah, I don't fucking act, so... Sergeant Major Raoul Corton.
As he moves, the interlocking click, click, click. No, probably...
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer.
Who? We researched it.
This real...
It's a man.
Open fire. He sways.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on... You don't know shit.
You lost him. Quick. Don't let him finish the sentence.
Fuck do you mean?
We've heard this.
Yeah, if
Ready to open.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's a baby.
It was creepy, but bitches. Find it. I know what.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing, but it got him off scent.
Who the fuck it?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it.
We should have.
You can feel...
Hey, Bushman!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this. A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. There is a hole in his cheek. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady. You leap left. A swarm of angry men passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man tilts. Watch out.
God, please.
He's aiming for the... He has to. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the ball. Blood gushes from an unbelievable shot. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing from his face. The look of vengeance. Here it comes. Death. You simply... The pain is too immense to scream. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
You're bleeding out. Yes, keep talking.
But a slender white shadow towering. Someone's... Scream immediately. He's gone. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and that's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. You hear a faint scream. A woman's.
This is death. One more door, baby. Brother. It's the living who are...
Of course.
He's not taking it. His body is and rotting.
He can't go. There was a radio in the distance.
Ours turned to...
The engine of...
No, it was him. He is the inf...
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange.
Sunrise, Parabellum. Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water. It's not ouch time yet. You just go...
Dramamine? Then it's not...
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise...
Isn't that written on your...
It served you well. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. That's right. Ouch, indeed. What happened? You shot the major in the face, a firefight. Yes. As retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
This is not the first person to die in his place.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his... Yes. You were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer De Paul before she got the jump on me. I killed her. And that's what happened. De Paul was the last to die. Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know. 3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat. This is the one. All. Let's face it, officer, and this is both of our fault. It could have gone a little better. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive, and we...
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped. His smoking, his hunched back.
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left. We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure...
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is. No. I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers. I'm sure they're worried about...
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about...
I don't know.
He may have some idea, but he's not gonna get into it with you.
I did. No need. Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Easy now. How are you?
The lieutenant looks at you, teetering.
I honestly don't know. Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor's in lockdown. I don't know what to think. It might not have... Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know? Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up. I don't know. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced... We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a...
That does make some sense.
What? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case.
He's wrong.
Okay. I don't know. That's been there for years. Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable. It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of...
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly... That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good.
The lieutenant did mention also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps?
Jamais vu. Derealization. The bathroom mirror has been... These papers...
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in the...
형 혼자 쉬지 않아.
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
She certainly had her priority.
You see the same tune.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth. So it suggests the island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point. I remember. She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make? So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
I just haven't gotten a look.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything. He is trying to justify. There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
Could be the makings of a sniper.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
Of course, of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
A red thread runs through the neon-lit.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up. I give credit where credit...
He really wants you to realize that he was also on...
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. I don't remember everyone who comes here. Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him. He nods back at you. Just 2 badass make that 3. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
No problem.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Seeing you approach.
Crazy motherfucker. That was one hell of a shot. I guess what I'm trying to say here is...
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Now, how can I help you? Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit. Well, yeah. Memento Mori. Right.
Absolutely.
Or you might die of a...
Hey. Fuck you for ruining...
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union member. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows. And maybe... Don't know?
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Nope.
He did. He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Judging by the sight of you...
Yeah.
Hell.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all... Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Chandra.
Thanks for getting it.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you...
The graffito has been painted over. This was Cindy the Sky. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? The graffito. This was the fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke. The lieutenant has taken a small step. The flames warmed him too.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells.
Are you hungry? No? How about some smoking? I mean, it's a bit too intense because you usually chop it up. They don't chop theirs up. Yeah. Because you get too much of the yolk. The yolk is very sneaky. Like it's a bit overcooked.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand. This orange machine is dead still. It has. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. The whole thing.
Oh, it's you again. Very good. That will be set. Here's your amber dye.
There appears to be a small fly embedded within. It's like looking into a lost...
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce one dye per customer.
Oh, shit, no.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand! I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime! It's even worse! Oh my god! Maybe I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime!
Yes, what Martinez really...
Exactly! It's a brilliant... In the meantime, do buy the books. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. Some of these old paperbacks just don't...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you... Which book was it, sir? Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that one yet. I would...
I also didn't see that. Somebody just seen me put black pepper into my mouth.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a... This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. Ice squeaks beneath your and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do. Give up. You'll never find the answer. There's no other copy of Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity here. There isn't. Maybe if there... Or that. Yes. Either way. Hang on. You can do this. So, who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Denuva? It still doesn't make sense. But who cares? Yes, Dick doesn't matter. The truth.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool. Cool. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off, Kuno doesn't reward weakness.
Feels good for some reason.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. Who knows?
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire. Oh, well, thank you, officer. It certainly lightened the mood. Yes? What about René?
Yes.
It is what?
Despite their difference.
I just don't know.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. No reply. Only...
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if no more dangerous than stepping between I don't like it either, but that's the way. You can try calling again. Just don't mention...
Everything sounds okay. In the cabin, you see a...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir. Well, there has been some talk, sir. I only meant that there has been some talk in the station, that's all. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over. Roger that. 10-10.
Yes, what is it? Yes? No.
In his defense.
Okay, but still, this is getting ridiculous.
There's a solution, but she doesn't.
Thanks. Yes? Thanks.
你可以在那个册上面去投票，看我们的游戏的选项啊，或者是可以用贴纸，手机也可以用。
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time. This is so...
You've passed up your chance to start using speed for now.
Hello again. Ouch. When I was 16. Anyway, shot in the leg.
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. I'm doing what I can.
It's not easy for him. He looks like a well-thought-out individual.
Weird stuff. Wires going into water. Gives up nothing's wrong. Most of it's ionic powers. Weird stuff. Wires. Most of it's ionic powers. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? All right, do what you gotta do, man. Goodbye, officer.
Our tenant, though I suppose you took the worst of it. I'm not sure what...
Then we'll be.
Officer, what happened?
You're not limping. You're you.
Is this from the shooting?
There was an exchange of fire on a rue.
You didn't only get shot.
Well, good for you. Of course. Can I help? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. If you promise to bring...
Of course, ma'am.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles it. Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you?
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
My husband used to drink.
This must be...
The kids sometimes... The twins.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that?
Be my guest. They have a strange way of talking. Well, Most of it's...
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the...
And that iron.
What? Are you gonna make some? Yeah, I can finish the game. No, no, just doing something. If you want to know, you can also go.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
I don't know what those are. They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Your nerve endings sting. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks to put the fire out. I don't know. Yes. I don't know.
Did you mean there are...
Yes. No, he doesn't live. No, he lives there. Been there twice. He doesn't live there. He isn't there. So
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled, we shouldn't be our father. Don't say that, he didn't.
My rack.
I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should...
Lily's
Is that the phasmid? It looks... Wait. What if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? Fine. It's not a phasmid. It's not even organic. Just a... A skiff. The boat's belly, once you get in, have you made all the necessary Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
What? Fine, why not?
Very cool. SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last and the trees are green and overhanging, feather light free and everlasting. And the trees are green and overhanging, feather light free and everlasting. Want to be free. Disco and
The boat comes to in the silence. Let's go. The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Ah, yes, so it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe?
As a defensive measure,
from enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol.
Dry grass crackles under your feet as the flock of quail depart on the islet, like a silent orchestra tuning. At the beginning of a silent hiss, the faraway roar of a low hum. Air flows out of a pillbox window, a jitter, a sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world.
Yes?
Momentarily, the sounds are swept away. Pain shoots up your right foot and into your groin.
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
The lieutenant nods. ICM?
Insul Indian Citizens Militia. It's the official.
Sounds an awful lot like.
It does. The RCM may descend. It's impossible to say. It was
nice political thoughts rush through. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. It doesn't really... No.
With its horns in the sky. The symbol of the
No, that's the...
A DeLorean era symbol of...
After 44, one of these barrels was still...
The lieutenant.
It's cold now. Downstairs, some liquid carbon. The kind that's fair.
If anyone stayed here, a hollow ring.
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke. He nods approvingly. He even smiles. The wind outside picks up suddenly. There's a greasy old spring mattress.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
A flash of pain.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead. Yes, anytime.
You don't have to. The greasy...
The
bed is quite... You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. You didn't realize how tired you were. The blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Sleep.
Wait. Let's see.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and okay, don't say you need to talk right away, but you don't even let her go.
Hey. I mean, hey to you too. I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come. God, Harry. You have to take care of yourself. You're not a young man. I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome.
She means she doesn't have time. She sighs. What are you doing? Stop.
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers. I'm going to Morova. Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown. Oh, this. This is just a wreath.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing.
Anyway. No, Harry. No. I don't want to. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. It's all gone.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now. With your feet trembling, she is not kissing you back. This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it. Nothing, just pillows against you. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad.
No, Harry. Not yet. I'm pregnant. You know what this means. Of course not. I terminated yours. Don't you now? Go ahead. Ask me.
More questions. Ask more.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. That's not what figurines...
She looks at the figurines. Don't do anything. Yes, a form of communication. Yes, it was a good idea. But she...
Harry, I don't want things. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked that. We both said a...
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her.
As Queen Regnant...
You need to recite it to her. For effect. All of it. No summaries.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this. Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now? Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. On Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand. It was 1,000,000 years ago. It was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then. Phil.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs.
And my crown of immortality. No. You scared, can't you see? I can never think...
A cheap rental with mold on the walls and the tap dripping. Nothing will. I've been poisoned.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking. The first and worst time I fell in love. Yes, let's talk about that too. It was just a day then, but to think it's here. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos. There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent... Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat...
Don't let her. Don't let her...
It's not. But I don't know why I said... but that's it.
Where? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything. Oh yes, are you? She's about her innocence. See? I don't understand.
We were bad for each other, okay? I was bad for you. It just takes some time, but...
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight. But it's clear, you're still making her sad.
Yes. But that time is... Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew. It's okay. What other things? I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day? Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second? I haven't even bought the tickets yet. Great. It's the abyss of the void. Soon it will be the gloaming, then it will be the world.
She does not look back.
The morning? I don't understand. Oh my god, Harry. I can't do that anymore. Yes, Harry. I am.
A tiny golden watch with red strap.
Who says that? Besides...
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a war criminal.
You were very bad to me too. I have to, Harry.
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
No. That was someone else. I betrayed... Yes. I won't see you, but... Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Right here. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. Oh, yes. See you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep? I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream? Of course. You ready? Of course. I was just thinking... Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up half... Okay.
He's still worried. You must... Books and magazines. Most are popular depiction among...
Someone's made themselves a home.
Not that you can tell. Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. The print in some of these is pretty small, though. This... You see a small...
Another part of the island, probably. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother.
Alright, I retract my statement. It was naive. Let's look around and get it open.
Green paint flicks off. The keys rattle like...
The console of an antique... Possibly. Urgence?
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors...
We need to restore power before using this, officer. We should look around outside.
The boat engine.
But officer, then we would have to swim back to the...
The consul stands by, mutely. Nothing happens.
I'm a bit tipsy. Empty stomach.
Dreaming of a lion with a unicorn face.
Wow. Beautiful. Get me a tongue opening now. I'll give you the drink.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off. Yes, cold and still. Oh fuck, yes. No, we're not starting with that. Not perhaps there's someone where it is all smelling of two in the still mirror of the bay. I let some posts like
comprehend what a tiny bit of that and grape soda does to a man.
It's because you're also on an empty stomach.
this old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. Makeshift.
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke.
Someone who has basic electrical skills has...
The wind outside picks...
Why are you like this?
I'm just horrible. Danny, give me your glove. Is that what you want? The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Was that a crash? Did it just crash?
We'll see